What's up, you guys? It's your girl Brittany, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's Brit K on Instagram. That's BRITTT__K. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my 5th episode. We are up to 60 subscribers and we are on our road to 100. Let's just get right into it. We need to talk about a few things today. One being insecurities, 2 being women and their insecurities, and 3 being men having an opinion on women and their insecurities. As some of you may know, I am a co-host on a podcast. The podcast is You Know the Vibes. That is YKTVPC on Instagram. I co-host with 2 of my good friends. That's Steph and Jose. We go live every Tuesday evening at about 6-7 p.m. Last night our topic was insecurities. We talked about insecurities that men have. We talked about insecurities that women have. We talked about insecurities that go on in the workplace, within friendships, and business, and relationships. And the list goes on and on. Some of my personal insecurities has always been my skin. Sometimes I have really bad breakouts, sometimes I have job patches, etc., etc. One of the biggest insecurities that I have had as of lately has to do with me getting used to and balancing being a woman, an individual, and being a mom. You know, there's a thin line between having responsibilities, being responsible for your child, and then, you know, wanting to be you, wanting to have a social life, wanting to pursue your dreams, wanting to feel like you still got it, wanting to feel like you're still beautiful, wanting to feel like you're still a woman and you can stand as a woman without just feeling like, oh, I'm a mom and it's okay if I didn't get my hair done, or if it's okay if my nails are not done, or but you know, it's a real thing. It's something that a lot of women face. I know you guys know by now Aisha Curry and some of the other women in the Curry family were on Red Table Talk. Aisha made a comment saying that she sometimes feels undesirable because all these women are flocking to Steph Curry, and she says that guys don't holler at her. Like, men do not holler at her, and it makes her feel away. Lord! The biggest issue that I'm having right now is the way the media is responding to it. So many men are saying just like completely disgusting and disrespectful things about her. Like, oh, the guys are going crazy on social media right now. Like, everyone is dragging her. Oh, she's worried about the wrong thing. She's a beautiful woman. She's a God-fearing woman. She's a married woman. Why is she worried about other men looking at her? She never said she wanted a side piece. She never said she wanted to lay down with another man. She just says she finds it weird that they do not look at her. A few sentences of how she feels and with her explanation. But all you guys hear is her being concerned with other guys looking at her. On into what you want to hear, what you feel like is wrong with what she said. And it's just so crazy. So many men are like, why is she worried about being desired by other men when she has a husband? It's the same reason why guys look at other women in the street. Some even look at other women in the street when they're with their partners. It's the same reason why guys lust for women on social media or buy them drinks when they're out at a bar or at a club. It's the same reason why, if you want to go even further, guys cheat. They got the whole package at home, but it's just not enough. Sometimes y'all want to feel like y'all still got it, and yeah, sometimes you guys go about it the wrong way, but it's the same thing. And I feel like that's the reason why so many men are just like Aisha, so appalled by her, because she's saying out loud her sincere feelings, and it's the things that y'all don't say out loud, but y'all really act on them. And that's where the problem lies. First of all, sis, Mrs. Curry, wherever you are, sis, I see your point, sis. I see exactly where you're coming from, and I totally agree with you. Not saying that I agree with her because I feel undesirable. Not saying I agree with her because I am looking for other guys to lust over me and try to holler at me. So to say, I definitely do understand how it is. After you have a child, and sis has 3, not 1, not 2, but 3, which she has had back to back to back. Something that men wouldn't know is that it takes years sometimes for you to gain your confidence back, for you to get your body back, for you to get your emotions intact. A whole host of other things take place when you carry a child and birth a child. That's 1. 2, with her having these children 2 years apart, you know, she's probably like getting herself back together. Boom, I'm pregnant again. trying to get back to being Aisha, boom, I'm pregnant again. All while being a basketball wife, all while being a mom of a child and a toddler and an infant. And it's such a struggle. Like, men are always commenting on things that they cannot relate to. It's just insane to me. How are you gonna say that because she feels undesirable by other men, or basically because no one is hollering at her, nobody is looking her way, that she's a hoe or she's worried about the wrong things? She didn't say, oh, I'm open 24 hours, you know, pull up in my DMs, or if a guy try to holler at me, I'm gonna holler at him. That's not what she says. Sis just says, you know, guys don't try to holler at me, and a lot of women flock to Curry. So I'm feeling like, wow, you know, what is that about? And I can definitely understand where she's coming from. Why? Let me tell you why. And I can't speak for every woman, but I can speak for myself and say, as a woman who is also a mom, I understand you go through so many changes, you are responsible for so many things, you have to go through so many adjustments. So as a woman, you want to feel hot and desirable by your mate. You know, other guys, not that they're lusting over you, but that they would be interested. Not that you're just like with your husband and he's the only one that wants you. So the guys out there who are looking in, wandering off via thought, and y'all like, oh no, look at Brittany saying because she's a woman or she's a mom. That's not the standpoint that I'm coming to you with. I just want you guys to understand that women go through so much. We are body shamed. There's so much controversy around our bodies, whether we are not have natural bodies, whether we get our bodies done. We have complexes about our skin tones. We are shamed for our hair, our hair length and our hair texture. We have complexes about how gravity hits us. We have complexes about so many things. And I'm not saying that you guys don't, but I just feel like oftentimes when we are having these doubts and these complexes about ourselves, you guys just come down on us so hard. And I'm not going to say that men do not have complexes about their weight or about their skin or about their height or about, you know, their skin tones or, you know, whatever it is. Sometimes you guys just go in too hard on women. The proof is in the pudding. You'll come down on a woman who feels like unattractive because she doesn't have extremely busty boobs or extremely small waist, but those are the women that you're lusting after, girls that you're liking on Instagram, and your girlfriend is seeing this, or the girl who likes you is seeing this. So where do you think these complexes is coming from? Sometimes they come from within, but sometimes it comes from what you put out there and what we see in the media. Take a second to try to understand and dissect what someone is saying to you before you just take two words out of one sentence and attack them. We are here to work together. You know, you guys say that communication is key, but what good is me communicating how I feel and where I'm coming from if you ain't gonna be listening? Yeah, exactly. If I'm gonna take time to communicate and explain myself to you, make sure that you're taking the time to understand what I'm saying and see things from my viewpoint. That way together we go farther. With me telling you how I feel and you just feeling like my feelings are invalid or null and void, we're never gonna get anywhere. So make sure you're doing your part to not only take care of yourself, and I hope that you feel beautiful. Again, I'm not saying that men do not have these insecurities and do not feel the same way. So make sure that you're doing your part to take care of yourself. And I'm more than sure that if you're giving out the same energy to your spouse and giving women compliments in the street, respectful compliments in the street, everything will come full surface. You build me up, I build you up. We smooth sailing. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. I just want to say shout out to Aisha Curry for being comfortable enough to, you know, explain how she felt on the platform that she did on Red Table Talk. Shout out to Jada Pickett. And I want to thank you guys again for tuning in for our 5th episode. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Have anything that you want to share with me, whether it's insecurity that you may have had, any comments that you have on the topic, leave it below. If you want to leave any comments about what Aisha Curry said, what Jada Pickett said, anything that I said, if you want to share any of your own comments and experiences, you can leave that for me down below. Make sure you share it. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. If you're not subscribed by now, you definitely like this video because you watched it all the way through. Make sure you subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next episode. Peace.